So anyone who's breeding a dog in particular needs to know about this condition, eclampsia, because this is a true emergency. And basically what eclampsia is, it's the calcium levels in the blood dropping dangerously low. Now, the physiology of this, it's fairly complicated, but it all relates to calcium absorption from the gut and the bone and what happens with the hormones around the time of birth. But basically, the way to really think of it is when a bitch has puppies, she's putting a lot of calcium into her milk. She can't resorb it from the bones, which is a bit of a store of calcium in the body, and she can't absorb it from her gut properly. And so we end up in a situation where the blood calcium drops very low. And calcium is responsible for muscle contractions and also nerve contraction, and does a lot within the body. So they end up in a situation where they become very, very sick very quickly. Now, the main presenting sign we get with eclampsia is muscle twitching. So if you have a bitch which has recently given birth, and particularly one that's still feeding the puppies, if you notice the muscles are twitching, which is quite different to a shiver, you'll see the muscles just go twitch, twitch, twitch. That's an emergency. Call your vet straight away, get your dog into them, because left untreated, that will get worse and she will die. Now, to prevent eclampsia, really the main way we look at avoiding it is through nutrition. And my recommendation is, as soon as a bitch has had puppies, we want to be putting her onto puppy food. Now, puppy food is very high in energy because she will be putting a huge amount of energy into her milk to help the puppies. And it's also very high in calcium, but also it's got the right calcium phosphorus balance, which is important. So that high levels of calcium is going to help maintain her blood levels of calcium. Even then, there is still a risk that this can occur. So you still need to monitor closely and call us if you're worried. Now, if a bitch has one dose of eclampsia, she is more likely to have future doses. So what we would recommend is any bitch which experiences eclampsia, we don't breed from again. When they have had a dose of eclampsia, we recommend actually weaning the puppies as well. So we need to be getting the puppy food into them to get more calcium, but really by that point we're chasing our tail. So we want to be weaning the puppies so she's not putting her calcium into her milk, which does mean that you're then having to hand raise the puppies yourself, which is a fair time sink, but really we've got to look after the mum at the end of the day. So really the take-home message from this is, if your lactating bitch has muscle twitching, that's an emergency. Call your vet straight away and your vet should be able to treat it successfully.